Realtors, if you're looking to set up and launch a Facebook buyers and sellers ad campaign with the exact ads that have helped our agents add an additional 2 to 3 deals per month, then stick around for this video because I'm going to be going through the most tactical tutorial on the internet for launching and scaling Facebook buyers and sellers campaigns. And I'm going to give you all of the tips, tricks, and secrets that we've learned over the last 4 years of running Facebook ads successfully for agents and teams all across North America. And for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm going to give you access to our Facebook ads playbook where you can follow along step by step, click by click, and quite literally copy paste all of the most effective ad copies and creatives for you to set up and launch a successful ads campaign. And if you want to access this playbook, make sure you comment the word playbook in the comment section below, and I will send it over to you so you can follow along in this tutorial. And if you stick with me right to the end, I'm going to show you how to access our agent community, where we're going to teach you all of the strategies on how not to just set up a Facebook campaign, but how to generate clients from your leads, how to integrate all of these systems so you can grow and scale your real estate business and really tie this all together. And if it's your first time here, my name is Mason Stepaniak, realtor coach with eXp, and I help real estate agents and teams grow their real estate businesses. And it is my mission to help as many people as possible grow their wealth through real estate and see massive transformations in their businesses and lives. So if you like content just like this, make sure you smash the subscribe button and like the video so you can stay up to date with all of the latest content and strategies for growing and scaling your real estate business. All right, guys, so diving into the tutorial now, we are going to be going through the entire process from A to Z of building and launching a successful buyers and sellers campaign on Facebook ads, okay? And we're going to be working off of our Facebook ads playbook, which is an accumulation of everything that we've learned over the last 4 years running Facebook ads for real estate agents and for teams. And in it, you're going to have everything that you need from the ad examples, the copy, the creative, that you're going to have access to be able to quite literally copy paste as we go along here. So if you want access to this, make sure you drop a comment playbook below, and me and my team will send it over to you so you have access and can work off of this, okay? But before we dive in, what's really important to understand that with Facebook ads, just like Google ads, they are an incredibly powerful tool, especially Facebook. You can get some ridiculously cheap leads. We've seen leads come in as cheap as $2, albeit it's quite common for leads to be around anywhere from $5 to $15, okay? We've had agents that have run successful Facebook ads campaigns and see as high as 10 to 1 returns on their advertising, the return on ad spend, which essentially means that for every dollar that they put in, they got $10 back from their marketing efforts, okay? But what's really, really critical is to make sure that we pair it with all of the necessary systems in order to maximize our returns. And the advertisements and the generating leads from the ads is just the first step, okay? It's really, really critical to ensure that you have all the necessary systems, the IDX website, the CRM, all of the different nurturing channels like text and email sequences, video content, and an inside sales agent to maximize the conversions from your leads, okay? I really want to emphasize again, guys, the advertisement and generating the leads from the advertisement is really the first step. And because we are typically dealing with a type of prospect that is a little bit further from the sale, and there's a lot more relationship building and trust that has to be established, they do require a bit more work to convert. But again, if done effectively, we've had agents come in that have added an additional 2, 3, 4 additional deals all through Facebook advertising, okay? So we go into all of this in more depth in the Facebook ads playbook. So again, make sure you drop a comment below and me and my team will send it over to you. Okay. Now, before we dive in, what I really want everybody to understand is the different levels of the campaign. Okay. So there's essentially 3 levels while we're setting it up. There's the campaign level, which is predominantly used to select the campaign objective. Okay. And we'll see that in the ads manager here. There's the ad set, which is used to determine and select the location and the demographic targeting, albeit because we are dealing in the housing category, we have very limited demographic targeting and very limited location targeting. We'll dive into that later in this tutorial. And then we also, on the 3rd level, we have the advertisement where we create the physical ad that people are going to be seeing on their Facebook and Instagram feed. Okay. And additional to this, we have our different levels in the funnel. Top of funnel is essentially a prospect that is problem aware. They are potentially looking at buying or selling in the near future. They don't know who you are or the value that you provide, and is essentially what some would call a colder type of prospect, right? And these are the ads that we are going to be creating today. So this includes your list of homes ads, your buyers and sellers guides, home evaluation ads, and everything along those lines. And just to get people to essentially put their hands up and say, hey, I am potentially interested in buying or selling in the near future. We also have our middle of funnel advertising, and this is more for retargeting, for education, for nurturing. And then our bottom of funnel, which is our direct call to action to book a call, to schedule a meeting with you. And those are our hot, like ready to buy, ready to sell prospects. Okay. And that's the general framework that we use to set up these advertisements. So this will all make sense as we kind of dive our way into this. Okay. So in the Facebook ads playbook here, guys, we have all of the ad examples that have served us really, really well. A lot of these frameworks with the copies and the creatives have produced hundreds of thousands of dollars in gross commissions. Okay. And you can use these as a general framework to model. But another thing that I also like to do anytime that I have like a campaign that's not performing or I'm looking to test something out is to try the Facebook ads library. Okay. I mean, in the Facebook ads library, I use it to see what else is working in my market as well as other markets. And you can just go in here and come in, like whether you're in Canada and the States, select the country that you're in. We do have to go into the housing category, and you can do a list of homes ad or home evaluation ad in whatever market you see fit. So like here I was looking at list of homes in Calgary, and you can see all the other ads that are currently live on Facebook that you can use to model. Okay. And general rule of thumb here is that if an ad has been up for longer, and you can see the date that these ads were published, generally speaking, it means that they're typically performing pretty well, because who would spend more money? Who would continuously spend money on an ad that isn't performing? Okay. So I will take these, use these to model my advertisements, maybe adjust the creative, which is like the image or the video in the ad, or the copy, which is the written format of the ad, and make it my own, right? So if you're ever struggling for inspiration, definitely check out the Facebook ads library. It's absolutely essential for anyone looking to run and test and optimize a Facebook ads campaign. Okay. So now we know the ad setup framework. We've gotten our inspiration from the Facebook ads library. We are going to dive into setting up a buyer's campaign. Okay. So for the purpose of this example, we are going to be using one of our agents' websites and building out his campaign for him. Okay. And he's located in Metro Phoenix, and he uses a Sierra Interactive website, which is our top recommendation for an IDX website. when running online advertising. Okay. So to start off, we are going to be setting up a buyer's campaign, and within the ad account here, what we'll do is we'll just hit create, and we can see here there's different campaign objectives. So for awareness, you're just trying to get your brand awareness out there, kind of get people to know about like what you do, who you are, like the service or the value that you provide. Traffic is just to drive as many clicks or viewers to your website as possible. Engagement is more of a driver of like likes, views, stuff like that. Leads is for lead generation. Apps is to promote an application that you launched on the App Store. Sales is for getting ultimately more conversions. This would be more for like e-commerce type of advertisement. For us in the real estate industry, we are going to be focusing on a lead generation campaign. Okay. What I would do here, guys, so Facebook has their Advantage Plus placements, and these are the ads where you see like 4 different ads in one. I would very highly recommend against this. So for this, we will use manual leads campaign. Okay. And the way that I label the campaigns, this is a top of funnel campaign, buyers lead generation campaign. Okay. And because we are in the housing category, we do have to select housing. Please make sure that this is done. If you don't, it will automatically reject the ads. And if you do it enough times, it could potentially ban your account. So highly, highly critical. Make sure that we, when setting this up, that we do select the housing category. Okay. And then other than that, we can leave this all blank and then move into the ad set. So we've completed the campaign. Now we go into the second level, which is the ad set, which we're going to use for selecting the location and demographic of the targeting. Okay. So now we'll click edit and we'll go Phoenix. And we're going to use instant forms, and we'll create the instant form here in a little bit, but it's essentially what we use to capture the lead's information. So just agree to that. Perfect. And the performance goal will maximize the number of leads. Budget will leave at 20 per day. We typically recommend a minimum of $1,000 per month, but again, this is completely relative to your marketing goals and the budget that you have. Try not to spend more money than you have or are willing to lose. Okay. Advertising can be pretty tricky to nail in, especially if you're just starting. So only invest into advertising what you're able to. Okay. So now for custom audiences, these are more for retargeting, which we will go through in a different tutorial. Location, we want to adjust to the market that we are serving. So for the purpose of Justin's campaign, we are going to be in Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. Because of the special ads category, it doesn't allow us to go any less than a 15-mile radius. So just something to be aware of, guys. And then same thing with the age and the gender. We cannot select anything additional to this. Okay. Or anything less than this, right? It has the demographic, the ability to target different demographics is very, very limited because of the special ads category. Okay. Now for placements, this is where on the Facebook and Instagram feeds that the ads are going to be placed. You can use Advantage Plus placements, but typically I like to run my ads mainly where most people are going to see them, right? So for Audience Network, I usually click this off. I will unclick search results and in-stream ads and just keep it to stories and reels. So Facebook feed, Instagram, this is all good. Instagram Explorer, I'll usually turn these off. Yeah, Marketplace is good. Profile feeds, perfect. And then for stories, yeah, these are stories and reels. These are all perfect. So those are kind of like the main drivers for that. Okay. So moving along, now we want to set up the advertisement itself. Okay. And the way that I usually do this is I'll separate it by copy and creative. The copy is the written part of the advertisement, and then the creative is the image or video that you visually see on the ad. Okay, so I'll start with copy one, creative one. Perfect. And we'll just do a single image video. And in Canva, I have created a few creatives for Justin's campaign. For buyers, what we've found, and this is gone from this is as a result of over hundreds of thousands of dollars in testing. The 4-image carousel on for a creative, so 4 different photos of houses, has outperformed any other ad creative that we have ever tested time and time again across multiple markets. So strongly recommend try testing out different ads, both of interior and exterior photos of listings. Those ones have always performed the best. You can also do a singular photo of the outside of a house. Those ones typically work pretty well as well, and that's what we'll also test on this example. Okay, so we will export this, but what I'll also do, guys, is in the Facebook ads playbook, I have included a bunch of buyers ads templates on Canva that you can click, you can copy, and then edit and make your own. All right. And then we also have some other examples that have worked pretty well for us. So coming back to Canva here, we will export these guys. So usually I'll go 1.5. There we go. Let that open. Perfect. And then while we're doing this, I'm actually going to export the sellers. Perfect. So put that in there. Give that a sec. Right. Okay, so now we'll select the creative. Done. There we go. So now the ads are starting to come together here. Now, what we want to do here, guys, is follow these the ad copies that we've written in here. We've tested these out across tons of different markets with different agents and teams. And these ones have always, not always, but most of the time served us really well. Okay. So we'll start with ad copy 1 here. And we put this under primary text. So we'll go Phoenix. And then we'll go under a price point of $1 million. 1.0 million. Perfect. Then we'll add another option. Come to the next one. This one is just a extended version of the previous copy. Tension Phoenix. Under 1.5. There we go. Just make sure there's no other placeholders here. Perfect. And then we'll add the third. Phoenix. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so now we have 3 different copies that Facebook's platform will test through and optimize. We want to do the same with the headlines now, okay? So We have all the headlines here, so we'll go search the latest. Copy this over. Real estate homes under 1.5 million. Oh, that looks like I accidentally deleted the last one. All good. Perfect. Oh, wait, you know what? That's why. Okay, I was putting in the wrong area. There we go. So we'll just cut this over. Let's delete these. There we go. Okay. So now we got the copy, the headlines, the as we can see over here in the profile view, the ads are starting to come together, right? If you guys really want, Facebook does do some AI generated copies. I mean, you can test those out as well. So now going down to the description, you can add something in here. I typically don't. And then for the call to action, we want to do learn more. Okay. So now what we want to do is create a instant form or a lead form. Okay. And this is essentially the mechanism for capturing lead information and forwarding it to your website, to your CRM, and you can connect that through Zapier. So in the Facebook ads playbook, we do have the example lead form with all of the inputs that you can model. So we'll just create the lead form, go buyer's lead form, then we'll go Phoenix. Good. So for this, we'll go more volume, intro, and really guys, we'll just copy paste this here. So get your free list of homes in Phoenix. Paste. We gotta go Justin Gagel. Oh. Phoenix Realtor, there we go. Okay, now in terms of the questions, we want to make sure that we are capturing the phone number. The phone number is the most important piece, so we can use them to follow up, to contact and start developing that relationship. If we only capture the email, we are very, very limited in terms of what we can do for converting and converting and developing the relationship with the prospect, right? So make sure that you add the phone number field in here before submitting, okay? Now, for the privacy policy, most IDX websites and most brokerages will have a privacy policy. So if you come here to the bottom, just copy paste the one that is on your website or the one that's provided from your brokerage, okay? If you guys don't have one, I have included a example one on here that you can use. Just make sure you copy it, add in your names, and you can use that link for you there. Okay. So coming down I will go down to here. Okay, so for the message to leads, copy that in so you can visit our website to view all of our homes in Phoenix. Perfect. Now, this is where we want to create the list of homes on the website, because we are now going to input the link that's going to forward to the IDX website. Okay, so we'll come back here. We'll do a advanced search, or no, we'll go search by map. And we want to essentially create the list of homes that we want to point people to. Okay, so for this example, we'll go Phoenix, right? The price, so I believe we did 1.5. Sorry, did we do? Right, so it was 1 million here. There we go. Just refresh this. So price, perfect. Okay. So now we have the list. We'll just make sure the property types are good. Yes, all residential, perfect. And the good part about these IDX websites is they'll create a custom link based on whatever search query you input. So take this link, put it in the link here, and make sure, guys, you do like one last double check for your lead forms, because what ends up happening when you start connecting it with all the other CRM software, Zapier, stuff like that, if there is an error, you have to duplicate it, republish it, and then reconnect it through all the automation. So I like to just do a quick double check to make sure that everything looks rock solid. Okay. So now that we are call to action, call to action should be like, show me homes under price point, or show me homes in the city. So for this example, we'll do in Phoenix. There we go. Okay, so we're good to go. We'll hit create form. Oh. Where would you like us to send your list of homes? Perfect. Create form. And we are all good. Okay, so now the buyer's campaign has been successfully created. What you can also do, guys, is test out other images, right? Or different copies and creatives, right? So now we are going to set up a seller's campaign. The process is very, very similar, but whereas with the buyer's campaign, we were doing a list of homes, we are going to be doing a home evaluation to try and list some sellers. Okay. So we'll go back to the campaign view in the ads manager and do exactly what we just went through the process of doing. So we'll create a campaign, click leads, do manual leads campaign. Perfect. So we'll go top of funnel. Sellers lead generation campaign. Phoenix. So it'll be instant form. Daily budget, we'll leave it at 20. For locations, we will change that. A big thing here, guys, make sure you change the location. We've had some times where the campaigns were launched in the wrong location, and it can be pretty confusing because you'll sometimes get phone calls of people that aren't in your market. You just want to avoid that. So always do a double check. So Phoenix. Okay, perfect. Then for the placements, again, we want to adjust these. Manual placements. Turn this off and turn these guys off. And we'll keep I think we had to turn off a couple within feeds. Yeah, the Explorer. Okay, we're good. Okay, so now for the seller's ad, so we'll go copy 1, creative 1. So what I found works really, really well is just taking a snapshot of your market with the different listings on here. That generally works pretty well for home evaluation advertisements. Some other examples of ones that we've ran and are available in the Canva templates that you guys have access to is putting something along the lines of like your market property calculator with that snapshot. You can do like home by home street by street property prices and list all the communities, or just do like a home estimation calculator. Okay, these ones have worked really, really well for us as well. And you can access these from the link here for the seller's ads templates. So coming back here, we will now go add media. So, okay. And yeah, make sure, as a good double check, make sure that the scale of both of these looks good. Sometimes it'll zoom in on some and the ads will look a little bit funky. So just make sure that these look good. Okay. Now going back to our sellers as campaigns, let's start bringing over some of the templates and incorporating them into these ads. So we have 2 general ad copies that have served us pretty well. And then we have one for upsizers, one for downsizers. And the really cool thing about the upsizers and downsizers is you are going after somebody that potentially has a home to sell and then buy, right? So it's you get to take advantage of that double-ended transaction. So we'll go for the first one. Again, we'll change the call to action to learn more, primary text. So we got the first one, I'll add another one. We'll go Phoenix. There we go. There we go. So upsizing, downsizing. Alrighty, we are all set for copy. I'll just add in a couple of headlines. Yeah, keep it super, super simple. Don't have to overthink these ones. You can test out some of these AI generated headlines here as well. Description, again, I typically leave blank. And now we can take a look at the advertisement. Okay, so this is over here on the right. This is your preview, so you can see what the ads will look like on all the different placements or feeds that you allocated. Now, similar to what we did with the buyer's ads, we want to we want to create the lead form to capture all of our seller leads. Okay, so we'll go seller lead form Unix.
Okay, so go intro. Right. Then again, make sure you add in the phone number here. Put full name at the top, phone number at the top. Perfect. Okay, next. Oh, sorry, we got to go back. Questions. Where would you like us to send your home's value? Go. Okay, so now name for the email. So now we want to take that privacy policy again, usually provided by your brokerage or your IDX carrier. Add that in. Put in the description. And then put in the... All right. And now, last but not least, we just got to take our website and add in the link for the home evaluation tool. So we'll go to the free market analysis. And there you go. Okay, so we need a mechanism that just captures all of the information on the house, right? The property type, beds, baths, square footage, to help you ultimately pull together a CMA, okay? So we will forward them to that link. And then... Oh, man. Okay. Just got to repaste the link. And there we go. One last double check for the lead form. Make sure everything's good to go. Perfect. All right. So we will create the form. And we are officially good to go, guys. So from here, once you've done a complete double check of all the advertising, the systems and everything are integrated correctly, you can now hit the publish button. It will take Facebook, usually it can take up to 24 hours for them to review, but if everything's good, and they usually are, all the copy that we provided in the Facebook ads playbook, it's never been rejected on Facebook's platform. So if you copy paste those word for word, you shouldn't have any issues getting the ads approved. But yeah, if you test something else out there, there's always the possibility. And again, make sure that you include the special ads category when doing, oh, look at that. Okay, so we'll have to incorporate that. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, so heeding my own advice, make sure you select the special ads category or it will reject the ads and potentially ban the account, okay? So that is the tutorial, everybody. I hope you guys got a ton of value, and if you followed it word for word, step by step, click by click, as posted in the Facebook ads playbook, then you now have the advertisements and everything set up so you can run and launch a successful ads campaign, okay? Now, if you got some value and you want to learn more about strategies like this to grow and scale your business through organic prospecting, through social media, through advertising, and really be surrounded by a community of other like-minded realtors, team leads, and broker owners that you can collaborate and network and really share this journey with, then I want to invite you to our free agent community, Agent School, okay? And for all of our agents that join, we have created it to give you everything that you need to see a massive transformation in your business and in your life, okay? So for all of our agents that join, you're going to get access to over 50 hours of tactical training, including our master classes on marketing, branding, sales, systems, recruitment. We have 5 private mastermind calls every single week with myself and the other Agent School coaches. You're going to get access to coaching and mentorship, as well as our private agent initiative and agent partners accelerator programs. And for everyone that joins, you'll have access to templates, to our listing presentations, buyers, sellers guides, video assets, and a customized funnel for every agent that hops in the community.
Well, that is our complete Facebook ads tutorial. I hope you guys got some value from it. I want to thank you for sticking around right till the end. So if you followed everything through step by step, you should now have everything that you need to launch a successful buyers and sellers Facebook ads campaign. And if you found this video valuable and want more content just like this on growing your real estate business, then make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you want more training, more coaching on more strategies to transform your real estate business, and you want to be surrounded by other like-minded agents and leaders in the industry, make sure you join Agent School. I'll leave a link in the description below. Again, it is completely for free, and I really just want to give you everything that you need to take this and tie it all together to convert on more prospects, to sign more clients, and have a massive impact in your market. We include everything from resources, systems, sales training, and support and coaching from some of the industry's best. And I really hope that you can take everything that we have within Agent School and implement it so you can see a massive transformation in your business. Thanks again for watching. My name is Mason Stepaniak. I will see you on the next video.